We're going to do an unboxing video of the MetaQuest 3S shortly. But first, this little song I hope you enjoy.
Under neon skies where the starlight hums, shadows whisper truths as the bassline drums. Thy will is fire, unchained, untamed. No path is written, no soul is blamed. Thou hast no right but to do thy will. Feel the stars, let the silence fill your will. Honest light is the light. The clock ticks slow, but it doesn't show. No purpose, no tell. The beat in sync, on the brink. No chains, no bars, just a void to fill. Every pulse, every spark is a perfect will. Thou hast no right but to do thy will. Feel the surge, let the silence fill your will. Honest light is alive, it's still. Deliver from the lust of the thrill. In the endless dark where the echoes play, no other shall say nay, no other shall stay. Through the wires, through the smoke, let it all decay. The will remains forever unafraid. I walk alone where the silence hums. No shadows chase, no voices come. The air is still, it wraps me tight. No fear, no sin, no way to bear. The sweetness whispers everywhere. Sweetness of sunshine fills my veins. the only throne. Hunger's the beast, the sharpest sting, the body cries, its constant claim, but oh, to truly see, run away, it sets us free. Pain walks close, a shadowed friend. Each step we take, it will attend. But joy lies quiet, just out of view. A higher peak, a sky so blue. Feel the weight, feel it break. Every ache, every quake. Hunger's the beast, the sharpest sting, the body cries, its constant cling. But oh, to know, to truly see, run away, it sets us free. No flame fears, no chain is tight. This body's war, this endless fight. But higher still, beyond the fray, rest calls my name, and I obey. jagged claw. The beast emerges, the gods withdraw. A storm of silence, a broken law. Open, ye open, ye open. I am born to death, reborn on the horn of a unicorn. Ye open, ye open.
Sarah.
By the mystical union of fairy and fawn, a dance in the shadows from dusk until dawn. Unspoken the whispers that drift through the trees. Unbroken the vow carried soft on the breeze. Oh, fiery Valkyrie, I invoke, through the flames and the embers, the spell is bespoke. Your arrows and slinging, the spring's tender glow, a force wild and brilliant, a power I know. A secret communion of heart and sun. The listless, resistless, tumultuous tongue. Through veils of the morning, her armor does gleam. The warrior spirit ignites every dream. No godhead could charm her, could command, but manhood awakened. She took up her stand, in brilliance resilient, as fire does burn, a goddess of spring, with the world left to turn. Fiery Valkyrie, I invoke, through the flames and the embers, the spell is bespoke. Your arrows and slinging, the spring's tender glow, a force wild and brilliant, a power I know. Unspoken whispers that drift through the trees. Unbroken vow carried soft on the breeze. On fiery Valkyrie, invoke, I invoke. Through the flames and the embers, the spell is the spark. Your arrows unslinging, spring's tender glow. Force wild and brilliant, power I know. Secret communion of hearts left unsung. The listless resist its tumultuous tongue. Through veils of the morning, her armor does gleam. Warrior spirit ignites every dream. No godhead could charm her, no throne could command, but manhood awakened, she took up her stand. In brilliance as the end, her fire does burn. A goddess of spring, with the world left to turn. Oh, fiery Valkyrie, I invoke, I invoke. Through the flames and the embers, the spell is bespoke. Your arrows unslinging, spring's tender glow. Wild and brilliant, a power I know. By the floor, soft fashion love I play. Through the shroud, through the cloud, where secrets reside. Through the storm, through the smoke, I survive, I survive. To the mountain panic light. By the rays of the lake, I overhead burn cold and bright, but they can't
Some good espresso.
touch the heat of that flame.
We can have hope and change. Then you pick.
There he is. Oh, the legend. Power slap. Freeway Rick fucking party.
Open a Chime checking account in 2 minutes, and we'll spot you up to $200. Install now.
They said make a better, more advanced ED chew, so we did. We were done with that through letdowns and a lack of
That's my spot. That's my spot too.
Any spot in here that isn't yours?
Nope, they're all mine. You want to use it? You gotta pay. Not so fast, Ace. I'm not gonna gouge you. A little thing around your neck, that'll buy you a spot for the day. Fucking hold me to a heart.
All right, well, we dropped the shank in there.
Where's your witness? Where's your evidence? You're making a big mistake, asshole. He saw, he didn't see anything.
You saw him carrying the shank, right? I didn't see nothing.
Hey, let him go, boy. Tell him. Ain't gonna come out. You mean 6 weeks in the hole? Shows your guts. Had the appetite? Get over that, son of a bitch.
Everybody call this spot.
Hollywood has made all of it already. That's why it's very, I think it's probably like, everything is gonna get remade in AI. People will get pushed on the AI. And that's it. Okay, I'm gonna leave here. I got no audience. So I'm gonna go for a jog and leave you with the music. Enjoy.
By the force of the fashion of love, I collide through the shroud, through the cloud where secrets reside. Through the storm, through the smoke, I survive, I survive. To the mountain, volcanic light. By the rage of the rage, in the Sentinel pine on the cliff clings tight, a silhouette carved in the shadow of night. The stars overhead burn cold and bright, but they can't touch the heat of that shadows dance, they break the light, echoes hum, the stars ignite. I was yours, you were mine, a spell woven in the sky. They break the light, echoes home, the stars ignite. I was yours, you were mine. A spell woven in the spine. I love you. Crimson skies, the hour bends, time slows, but never ends. Fingers trace the edge of fear. Your voice lingers, sharp and clear. Winds will howl, the earth will wake, a promise held, a vow won't break. Though I shudder, though I choke, I rise. slips right through my core. No distance now, no then and now. Definitions vanish, I let it all fall out. No edge, no start, just this open heart. In a single thought, 10,000 years, and I am right here. Emptiness here, emptiness there, still even a universe stands always before my eyes, always before my eyes. Always before my a single thought, 1,000 lives stretching wide, where time collides, emptiness whispers, a silent sound. No up, no down, no edges found. 10,000 years in a single beat. Infinity stands beneath my feet. No boundaries, no line to trace. The universe stares me in the face. like streams. No self, no other, no splintered dreams. The sky folds inward, the stars lean. When doubt arises, say not to. All things merge, nothing is new. Not two, not one, nothing divided. In this truth, the universe hides. No borders, no dreams and flowers hang in the sky. Reach to hold them, they float on by. And grasping shadows, it makes no sense. The weight of nothing feels so immense. Rest and unrest, they're just the same. A whispered echo without a name. No right, no wrong, no lines to cross. Let go of gain. Let go of loss. A mirror ripples with every glance. Truth and fiction caught in a dance. The mind it builds a fragile wall, but every duality's bound to fall. It's foolish to chase the air. There's nothing solid there. Rest and unrest, they're just the same. A whispered echo without a name. No right, no wrong, no lines to cross. Let go of gain. Let go of loss. The world's a dream in disguise, a fleeting moment before it flies. No liking, no disliking here, just illusions in the air, so clear. Dreams and flowers hang in the sky. Reach to hold them, they float on by. Grasping shadows, it makes no sense. The weight of nothing feels so immense. Rest and unrest, they're just the same. A whispered echo without a name. No right, no wrong, no lines to cross. Let go of gain, let go of loss. A mirror ripples with every glance. Truth and fiction caught in a dance. The mind it builds a fragile wall, but every duality is bound to fall. It's foolish to chase the air. There's nothing solid there. Rest and unrest, they're just the same. A whispered echo without a name. No right, no wrong, no lines to cross. Let go of gain, let go of loss. The world's a dream wrapped in disguise, a fleeting moment before it flies. No liking, no disliking here, just illusions in the air, so clear. Shadows dance where the mind is tied. Truth hides deep where the echoes collide. The air is heavy, the water's unclear. No compass, no guide, just a sea of fear. Chains of thought, they hold us down. In the murk we spin around. What's the gain? What's the cost? In all this judgment, we're just lost. Oh, lines are drawn in the sand so thin. We chase the ends, but they fall back in. The weight we carry, it bends the spine. But who's to say what's yours or what's the point of walls we build? Do they protect or get us killed? Chains of thought, they hold us down. In the murk we spin around. What's the gain? What's the cost? In all this judgment, we're just lost. Distinctions crack like brittle glass. Separations of fleeting mask. Let the burdens fall. Let the echo cease. Only in freedom can we find peace. Chains of thought, they hold us down. In the murk we spin around. What's the gain? What's the cost? In all this judgment, we're just lost. shadows dance where the mind is tied. Truth hides deep where the echoes collide. The air is heavy, the water's unclear. No compass, no guide, just a sea of fear. Chains of thought, they hold us down. In the murk we spin around. What's the game? What's the call in all this judgment? We're just lines are drawn in the sand so thin. We chase the ends, but they fold back in. The weight we carry, it bends the spine. But who's to say what's yours or mine? What's the point of walls we build? Do they protect or get us killed? Chains of thought, they hold us down. In the murk we spin around. What's the gain? What's the cost in all this judgment? We just lost. Distinctions crack like brittle glass. Separations of fleeting mass. Let the burdens fall. Let the echoes cease. Only in freedom can we find peace. Can we find peace? The river flows where it may, not fast, not slow. No fear in its waters, no path to follow. The stone sits still, no need to grow. But we rush like the wind, chasing the sky. Stumble, we fall, we ask ourselves why. Let it be, let it stay. Great waves, neither easy nor great, no coming, no going, just here. Cling to nothing, not even the dawn. The tighter you grip, the quicker it's gone. Even the light casts a shadow long. The faster you run, the further you stray. The slower you go, the closer you stay. Let it be, let it stay. Great waves, neither easy nor great, no coming, no going, just here today. its waters, no path to follow. A stone sits still, no need to grow. But we rush like the wind, chasing the sky. We stumble, we fall, we ask ourselves why. Let it be, let it stay. The great way is neither easy nor great. No coming, no going, just here today. Cling to nothing, not even the dawn. The tighter you grip, the quicker it's gone. Even the light casts a shadow long. The faster you run, the further you stray. The slower you go, the closer you stay. Let it be, let it stay. The great way is neither easy nor great. No coming, no going, just here today. Cup holds water, but the shape is air. It's a path if no one's walking there. A mirror reflects, yet it's hollow inside. The world turns outward, but it spins from the mind. You think it's here, you think it's you, but every shadow swallows truth. Things are things 'cause we think they are. The mind's a mirror, not a star. In emptiness, they're all the same. The dance of nothing takes no name. The tree falls silent when no one hears. Time slips sideways, it disappears. Bird in flight, a thought half formed, each one a circle where the void is born. Things are things 'cause we think they are. The mind's a mirror, not a star. In emptiness, they're all the dance of nothing takes no name. fills the air. The clock forgets to tick its time. This world unravels line by line. When the mind vanishes, all the noise dissolves. The truth hides when no one looks. In empty rooms and shadow nooks, you chase the light, behold the dark. A spark, then nothing's dark. Trace of this and that, right or wrong, it falls flat. Mine essence slipping slow. Let it go, let it go. Opinions fold like paper cuttings, fragile wings they soak in rain. You hold too tight, it tears apart. No start, no end, just broken hearts. Dualities collide, colliding. Let it slide, slide. Trace of this and that, right or wrong, it falls flat. Mine essence slipping slow. Let it go, let it go. No black, no white, just shades of gray. No need to fight, no need to stay. If nothing, you'll finally be free. I see infinity. chasing shadows in the neon glow, lost in mirrors where truth won't show. Empty streets, they hum inside. I see the surface, but I don't ask why. Beyond there's a spark, a light that flickers in the dark. Not the echo, not a scream, just find the room. The hollow world, it spins and bends, false beginnings, twisted ends. We touch the glass, we see it crack. The more we reach, the more it lasts. Inside the silence, gleaming waves, through every shadow, the truth translates. Beyond the mirror,
Okay, this is tea time with Canada John Kitover. I'm going to show you how to make my perfect cup of tea using a little bit of raw, unfiltered honey, hot water, and tea. The magic tea of the day is extra strong English breakfast. No, actually, we're not going to do that. But we will do Lady Grey decaffeinated. Ooh, I don't know, let's flavor black tea. Let's see. We got French vanilla chai. This is 20s, established in 1706. So now that we've got the water boiling, we're going to open up this tea bag. Okay, we've got our tea bag open, we've got our water boiling. We're going to put our tea bag in the cup of honey. Actually, we fucked that up. My bad. We're going to first take the water, melt the honey a little bit. Pour a little bit of hot water in there. Swirl the honey around. Now we're going to take our bag. Now take your tea bag. Now bag your tea into your bag. Put it in there. Now take the rest of the hot water. Fill your cup up. And watch the miracle of the tea bag. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is how you make French vanilla with raw, unfiltered honey. Prepared by Canada John. So now you want to take your tea bag. Give it a couple dunks. You'll see the water gets a little darker. That's because the tea is diffusing the water. Now we're just going to let that simmer. Okay, we've let our tea bag sit in here for about 1 minute, 60 seconds. Now we're just going to get a couple more dunks. Now watch this. We're going to take our tea bag out, Put it on our silver platter there. And boom, that's how you make the perfect cup of chai vanilla honey tea. Made by candidate John Kitover, the writing candidate for the 16th District. Request a Republican ballot. Writing John Kitover to remove Daring the Hood right now. Okay, this is tea time with candidate John Kitover. I'm going to show you how to make.
You know what I mean? That's
diversity. Does that mean that neighborhoods that have higher proportions of gay men in them vote less? Actually, no. What's going on?
That's my
What's
car.
whispering in my ear? My legs are not about to hit the chandelier. What are y'all doing?
That wasn't me, brother.
I know. Come on, man.
I gotta say who it was because I can't snitch.
Come on, honorable ambassador. You can go, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
He was just on
sunny
you.
day.
But you know what? This is something that I talk about. You know, people may complain, oh, white people are racist and this, that. Do some of you see how white people treat each other? They treat each other. It's crazy how they treat it. Not all. I don't want to throw up a blanket.
Beautiful house and
But
sunny
you gotta
day.
observe how they treat each other. The shit is wild.
Yeah, I mean, I
Well,
wonder,
they're at the
like,
bottom
I
of
would
the
also assume that study would show that, like, if it was all white people, but it was politically diverse, there would also be high distrust,
Exactly.
right?
Well, that was the issue. That was the issue with the study. It's just that diversity becomes proxy for like white people and non-white people, and not diversity. So there's it's not really interested in those types of diversities. Yeah, that's the issue. Again, if you read his précis, well, I guess it's an abstract in the paper. I can find it, put in the chat. I might have to download it from my computer because I got to sign it or something. But I can put it. People, it's a very interesting study because it does a lot of work, but it's from 20 years ago. I don't know if I don't even know if that pertains to. This is gonna sound a little pseudo, but it was on the cusp of Obama. I definitely don't know if that's true post Obama and Trump. So it's a little whatever.
I'm sorry, brother. We can see things from Aristotle about human behavior that persists till today. And so I think 20 years is not long in human history, and human behavior seems to be very persistent, which is why light-skinned is like CEO are going to always be light-skinned 20 years into the future.
That's so funny, actually. The Aristotle reference was crazy. Aristotle was wrong on some stuff. Aristotle was wild. He was a wild boy. He said some of y'all were nature-made slaves. That's what Aristotle said. You was meant to be a slave by nature. But anyway, it's a good study.
That seems appropriate concrete
You don't think that's true?
No, I don't.
You don't think that
And
there's
in
a
fact,
person...
his view of slavery is, the irony of that really wasn't taken up as a justification for slavery, really, until the Americans in the 1800s. Even the British didn't believe that. That's the wild stuff. But anyway, the Aristotle reference was crazy. I love Aristotle, though. He's one of the greats. And it wasn't racialized for him either. But anyway, y'all should check it out. It's just whenever people say diversity, I mean, we got to keep it real. When people in America say diversity today, they're talking about black people. Let's just keep it a bean, a buck, 100 stacks. Let's keep it a whatever. They're talking about black people. And so what that proved is that people who live in mixed neighborhoods do have less civic trust because white people live around black people don't want to interact with them. That's really what it was showing. That's all. That's all it tells you. Now, there is some stuff I have to go back and look that are quote unquote diverse without whites. I have to go back and look at those. But that's Snoopy that dropped that. You don't know Snoopy is a right-wing anti-immigration, right-wing provocateur. That's why he dropped that. But anyway, it's a good combo, y'all. I'm about to pass out. God bless.
Yeah, a lot of the
From laundry, man? You said you was doing laundry.
Yeah, I got like 13 loads here. I like to do this kind of thing to keep moving so I don't have a heart attack and die.
us.
As a Negro at age, when I turned 42, 43, because I'm not going
I
to
just did.
this down.
Well, I just need to tell you, I just did 43 push-ups, so you gotta step your game up.
That ain't doing nothing. That ain't doing nothing for your heart, though. You gotta move. Come on, girl. You gotta move. Work it. You gotta move. Some of y'all gonna be dead in your 40s, the black men, because you go to the Dairy Queen, you go to Checkers, you go to Sonic. Oh, they got 2 for $1. Yeah, we're gonna go to Sonic, son. And a lot of y'all sneak eat by yourself. You know, they say that nothing's more dangerous for a Negro than time alone and $75. Some of y'all gonna use that to get a rub and tug at Miss Ty's massage parlor. But most of y'all gonna use that to go over to Checkers and get a banana shake, then go to Sonic, and then have the audacity to order a Coke Zero like you're doing something. I'm just telling you what I know because I see you. I'm done.
Wait, so
Look, Loss is a black. Look, he just said he got back from Checkers. I told, look at that.
wait, so
Huh? Hold on, Scotty. You're white. You don't sneaky. You guys don't get. You don't get. Well, you're Jewish, so you might get a little bit of it. But y'all don't get high cholesterol because you weren't enslaved. But to be fair, the British did kick your people out in the 13th century, so you guys have to some of this traumatic too. I'm just telling y'all. Y'all could be dead. The sneak eating for the Negro male is a real thing. And I'm gonna tell you what the real issue is as well. Many of y'all aren't alcoholics, but you drink every day. That's gonna kill you. Drinking every day is gonna kill you. Unless you work out like Hurricane or close to Hurricane, you can actually work that off. But I'm just telling you what I know. I'm done. Y'all do your thing.
Okay.
Oh, my glasses.
Wait,
I'm in the laundry room. Oh, shit. I got my glasses. Oh.
no, I have a question because I forgot what you told me before, and this could be for you, CEO Ben. Do you guys separate by color?
Well, we tried, but there was this act in 1964 that Lyndon Johnson signed, and they no longer allow us to do that.
My wife does all the laundry, so I don't know.
You're missing out. See, this is another. See, I'm glad we're having this conversation because are these clean? Because there's a lot of. Are these clean? There's a lot of household chores that the woman does. This is one reason why they're haggard, and people get on their nerves. This is why they live longer and healthier because. Those little chores, so this is the laundry, right? You might burn 500-600 calories doing your laundry in the afternoon. I'm just telling you what I know. You might burn 100 calories unloading the dishwasher. You could turn on CEO Duke Ellington. Don't need a thing. All you need is got that swing. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. You could turn on Frank Ocean. I know some of y'all are queer, so you might like Frank Ocean. Everything goes, or if you're an old man like Divine trying to relive his youth, you could turn on Abomatomically, Sophocles' Philosophies and Hypotheses. Or if you're like an odd person like Hurricane, you can turn on anything you want to turn on. As a man, Concrete might want to turn on Professor John C. Stumenbaum, the economic chair of the central bank at Stanford University.
Okay, this is tea time with candidate John Kitover. I'm going to show you how to make my perfect cup of tea using a little bit of raw,
We're not farming anymore.
unfiltered honey.
The CEO doesn't really play baseball with the boy no more. He's got coach face. He goes out and watches and tweets. How do I know that? Because when CEO says he's taking his board to play baseball, I go online and look, and CEO's tweeting for the next 30 minutes while sitting in the hot seat saying Hebrew now. You're watching the boy at batting practice because he's tweeting. He's not actually moving around. See that?
Okay. It actually